Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today we are reviewing a very special Cohiba. This is the Cohiba Royale, and this is the Toro 6x50. First of all, there's the density. Now you'll notice the nice oily wrapper. Nice shine to that wrapper. Nice logo. Nice band. Now, aside from the band and the logo and the density, this is the first Cohiba to be made in Honduras. It also is reported to be the fullest bodied Cohiba, which I take issue with because the Cohiba Nicaragua that I reviewed several years ago, it was actually my cigar of the year that year, was extremely full-bodied. So maybe they forgot about that one, but it is reported it is the fullest bodied of the Cohiba brands. Now this comes in three sizes actually. In this size, the Toro Royale has a suggested retail price of a mere $28.99. So they're not what I'd call inexpensive. Now, we've got a nice Nicaraguan wrapper, Dominican binder, and a Honduran and a Nicaraguan filler. So we've got a nice multi-nation blend here. These are out and available now, but for now, let's get right to it. The new Cohiba Royale Toro. All right, let's see what we got here. Nice draw. Nice draw. Well, first notes I'm getting are cedar, ripe, plum, sweet plum, brown sugar, some cinnamon, nutmeg, leather, meat, and black coffee. Black pepper is black pepper in there, and it's pretty good. That's probably 7.5. But it's a good start. I mean, it's nice and leathery and dark and sweet. And the meat flavor, this isn't the first time we've had meat in a cigar this year. Just a few weeks ago, we had one. I'm going to look back and see what that was. And it might be relevant to this, but this is a pretty good start. Of course, at this price point, it better be. But so far, so good. Let's see what we have at the first third. Well, here we are at the first third, and the flavor notes are about like I described before, but they're sort of congealing together nicely. I did look back at that meat flavor, and that was just a few weeks ago. It was the Punch Knuckle Buster, and also made by General Cigar. So maybe there's a connection. But regardless, this is a very good cigar. Very surprised. I shouldn't say it that way, but the last Cohiba I reviewed was the Spectre, which is the most expensive Cohiba ever created, and it didn't do so well. But this is much better. It's Nice cedar notes. The only thing that's sort of changed is the ripe plum. It's hard to distinguish it now, but I do get the cedar and the brown sugar and the cinnamon and the leather, the nutmeg, the meat, and the black coffee. It's medium to full right now. The finish is a little touch of brown sugar because I can have a taste, a little sweetness, that meat, nutmeg, and some modest lingering black pepper. But the cigar flavors, how they mix, meat or no meat, they're very good. Really good. The first third, I would rate it 95. That may be a shock to some of you. But if you have it, if you got $30 to spend, spare, 29 and change, tax, 30. And you go slow. I mean, you see, we got what, 31 minutes out of the first third. I'll go slow when I review them, but that's a good time for the first third. But 95, it's really tasty, different, sweet, and dark, and meaty. It's like a barbecue piece of meat with barbecue sauce on it or something, you know. But it's good, very good, and I am anxiously waiting to see what the second third brings. Into the second third. And the cigar hasn't really changed too much. Now, those ripe plum notes, they're still there. They're in the mix. The meat notes have somewhat toned down, and they mix with the leather, which makes sense. The nutmeg is in a nice amount. Everything's in a nice amount. The cigar hasn't really changed much. It's probably full bodied now. Still don't think it's near as full as the Cohiba Nicaragua, but hey, maybe that's just me. This is a good cigar. Let's see if it finish. No, hadn't changed. Nothing's changed. 95 for the second third. I mean, you can't change the score if nothing's changed. If it started out one way. But going slowly with a clean palate, apple trick, you get some good flavors out of this, and they're all flavors: sweet, meat, dark. It's good. So we'll see what the final third brings, but so far so good, folks. Well, we're down to the end. So let's wrap it up. Pretty consistent cigar. The sweetness dipped a little bit here in the end. The only thing that I can see that would affect the score, you still have the same flavor notes, just the sweetness dipped a little bit. Finished unchanged, it's full bodied. Good cigar. 94 for the final third because of the dip in sweetness. Not a lot, but some. Is this cigar worth $30? That's for you to decide. Is it a good cigar? Yes. Is it one of the better of the new Cohibas that have come out? Yes. I can't tell you to buy the cigar. I can only tell you what the flavor notes are. And it's good. The meat notes give it something extra. It's something interesting in this cigar. I liked it. So there you have it. The new Cohiba Royale Toro 94.67.